We are all here. I know StreamYard is being wonky, and I set this up before daylight savings time, so I don't know if that's what messed up the time, but we are starting here 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for sprint number 9 of the oh my gosh, the NaNoWriMo weekend Writeathon. I was like, this is a mouthful. Super happy to be here again with lovely writer friends. We're going to be having sprints across these 3 hours. So let us know what you're going to be working on in the comments. And then there's still going to be one more live stream after this, which is also linked in the playlist down below, as well as everyone's YouTube and Instagrams. Oh, Danielle, I might need to, no, wait, I think I added yours. No,
I have my handle right here. It's fine.
Okay, but I need to add you. I forgot about like you and then Heather, my other lovely friends. So if you don't know me, I'm Holly. I'm a young adult and middle grade fantasy writer, fellow author tuber, and I'm going to be working on what I've been working on all day so far, all weekend, editing my NaNoWriMo project from last year. And so far today, I've been doing really well. I've edited almost 6,400 words, and I realized I just hit the 25K mark during the last sprint on Sarah's channel. So doing well.
That's awesome.
And I'll let everyone else introduce themselves.
Yeah. So I'm Autumn Ashleigh. You know, hi. Been here the whole time. So I ended up finishing everything that I needed to work on, like scene card wise. So I decided to move forward, and I'm going to be working on separating my Pinterest boards and kind of organizing them a little bit. So when I do my read through of draft 1, if I need like any sources or any inspiration, it's all nice and neat. So I'm going to do that for the rest of the sprints.
Sounds good.
I'm Zara Hoffman. I'm another author tuber who mostly just uses her channel for sprints so far since starting grad school. I hope for that to change in the new year after May. I'm happy to be here. I have been to every one of these streams except Bree's this morning because I had a conflicting one. I'm so sorry. And I'm working on my Nano project.
Should I go next?
Sure.
Hi, I'm Danielle. You can find me at daniellethewriter.co. Yeah, I post about like Instagram marketing tips and also just like young adult books and writing stuff. And I'll be working on my young adult contemporary novel. I'm still working through revisions, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I hope to get at least like 2 chapters done. So yeah.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Bree Buonomo. I am an adult fantasy writer, and I'm currently not doing NaNoWriMo. I feel like I thought maybe I would start the stream, but then I ended up being out of my house for 3 hours instead of the hour that I thought. So I just sat back down at my desk, and I have to submit a paper. And then, I don't know, I might end up doing house stuff, but maybe I will write a little bit of my adult vampire novel.
Fun.
Fun. I'm Meredith Phillips. I'm an author tuber here on the YouTubes, and I write adult romance of various subgenres. So I'll be working on that today. I am aiming for the full 50K for November, and I'm at 35-ish thousand so far, so I'm right exactly where I need to be. So we're trying to get a little bit ahead so I don't fall behind, which has been the pattern thus far. Get ahead and then fall behind. So
That's me. Like my NaNoWriMo like graph just looks insane, so I'm like, yeah, this is a thing.
Yeah,
Same.
Well, and then it let me start my goal like I started it in October because my goal was to start editing, you know, for Preptober. And so there's just this long line, but then it's also still a part of NaNoWriMo. So it's just like really weird the way they let me do that. But Jessica's here and caught the weird StreamYard glitch, but thank you for letting me know at least so I could tell people and allay my fears. Michael is here. It's fun to see people from the other streams come back, so thank you. Julie is here. I hope she fixes it. I need to write. Yes. Essie, hello. Aubrey's here. And Devin, hello. Tech Gremlins, yes. Chrono Yami, hello. Kristen's here, or Christine. Happy to have you. Caitlin and Matilda. Carson's here. I had to take a break mid Sara Lubratt's stream. And now you're back here. Yay. Yes, this has been very, very productive.
Yes.
Nola, thanks for being here. And you can, of course, catch all the live streams. They're always available for replay, but I'm glad you're here live. Yeah. And okay, perfect. Thank you. Crow says, I'm so far behind in Nano. I'm seriously wondering if I'm going to make it for the first time in years. You know, like it's always harder when you're behind and then trying to catch up. But literally there have been people like that have won NaNoWriMo in the first 3 days. So like it's possible. Like what if you didn't write anything until the last 3 days of Nano? Like it would be the same thing as those people that did it at first. So like don't feel like you can't do it. It's just a little more of the backloading as opposed to front loading it. So
Absolutely.
I believe in you.
I feel like you should write a NaNoWriMo pep talk, Holly.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Welcome to my TED Talk, my pep talk.
I feel like also a mad dash at the end is pretty common for most people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you're alone.
Yeah. And I'm still trying to hold out hope because that's why I wanted to start in Preptober, because my manuscript was 62K and I wanted to like edit like 1,000 words a day, which is totally doable now. But like looking back in October, it was an impassable mountain. And NaNoWriMo's really helped me have this breakthrough to do more than I've done like all year. But yeah, so I still have 40K to edit. So if I want to finish by the end of November. So don't worry about it, because I'm not. Hi from London. Hello. How was your, did you start eating the cauliflower cheese dinner? Whatever you and your husband were making? I know that was in process. Hi, Bright Side. And while I go through the comments, let me know how long you want to go for the first sprint. I know we've been doing about 25 minutes throughout the streams. I feel like that's been working really well. So probably stick around. I was like, yes.
Yeah, they were amazing.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone's been like plowing through it. So
everyone's been doing awesome, crushing it. Hi, Christian. Saz, hello. Hey, from France. Oh, that's awesome. Had to take a break from dinner. For dinner, it's 9 p.m. Excited to continue working. Happy to have you. Nanograph was looking really good, but then I realized I had it propped upside down. You're just a jokester, aren't you? I see that. Don't start poking fun at me like you were doing with Sarah. And every day since, yes, my first week was good too, but then it was like not so good, but we're all here now. And see, like Becca finally caught up with Nano today. Yay. And yay to Autumn. Thank you, Autumn, for organizing this. Really appreciate it. And JJ's a rebel. Woohoo. So we've got a 25-minute works, 30 minutes, 600-year sprint.
Listen, I don't have that kind of time, okay?
We're not vampires, and none of us want to surpass Kate in the longest sprint ever. She can keep that title.
Let's
How
do
long was
25
it?
to start. Yeah, how long was
Her sprint?
99, unless she did a longer one in a sprint that I wasn't there
99 minutes?
for. Yeah. She has a D100 and she rolls it, and our fate is decided by that. Although sometimes she fudges it and is like, it's between these two. Do we pick one of them or do we average? And a lot of the times we're like average, because she no longer gives us the option to add them together because she knows she can't trust us.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Heather's here just for the first sprint. So
Kick me out.
Okay, thank you,
fine.
Autumn. Okay.
Autumn's like, I'm exhausted. I will take a break.
Everyone, and if Sarah pops in, you can kick me out. So
Okay, sounds good. Bye, Autumn.
Yes. Bye.
And Heather, you made it just in time for the first sprint.
Yay, awesome.
Do you want to introduce yourself really quick?
Sure, I am Heather Venkat, known as Write Heather Venkat on the interwebs. I'm a middle grade and YA fantasy and contemporary writer, hoping to be traditionally published. I like how we're all wearing a different color, or it looks like we're all wearing a different color.
Oh, yes, we are. Fancy. Okay, perfect. And Heather's my twin, if you didn't know.
I'm wearing purple with you, Holly. I can change if you want.
No, mine's like
Use the first sprint to go change.
Mine's hard to see, but it's like a maroon. It's like a
it looks plain purple on my camera, but maybe
it does look purple.
Holly, I was just like lurking through your website, and I just saw that you were a twin, and I was like, that's so cool. So nice to meet you, twin.
Hello.
And like a co-writing thing is definitely going to happen sometime.
Oh,
so
I love it. Also, Holly, I just saw that you were a page turner judge.
Yes.
That's so funny.
A page turner judge?
No, I entered.
Oh,
and that's awesome.
And went nowhere.
Oh, no.
But to be fair, I got an email for like a free entry submission, and I was just like, all right, I've never heard of it before this past year. So I probably didn't prepare very well. I was just like, it's a free entry. Why not?
No. Oh, that's cool. Wait, I have to see. I think I can still go on and see which one was yours. Did you just submit one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I only had one manuscript really like polished.
Aw, how fun.
I don't know. I don't know which category it was in. It was for like the one that the novel.
It was
like unpublished, like
young writers.
No, not because I'm not a young writer.
Right. So I only did the young writers.
That's what I saw. But I thought that was pretty cool because I'm like, I didn't know about it until this year.
Oh, fun.
So page turners is like kind of like a pitch contest.
It's like
like mentorship.
Like a partial manuscripts like awards. So you submit, I think, up to like 10 or 15 pages or something. And they just asked me if I wanted to judge, and I was like, sure. But I only did like the young writers, which I don't know what age cutoff they made that.
It's 18 to 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but it's not quite. I mean, so basically, like it's kind of like a prestigious thing you can throw into like a query letter or whatever, and then like you can make connections and kind of potentially win different packages for stuff. So it could be mentorships from my understanding, but like it's other things too.
Yeah, I think like if you won, you got like, some sort of mentorship or like they sent something to an agent or something like that. So, oh, people were already starting to say which cat they think was going to win. So that was so cute.
Yeah, I saw that. I was looking at the numbers and I'm like, what? And then I remembered.
Yeah.
Sorry, I tend to derail, conversations.
No, you're fine, Bree. So if you haven't been on my channel for live writing sprints before, I use the kitty race timer. So you can say which number or color cat you think is going to win the huge ball of yarn at the end of the race. So let us know in the comments. And the gray one, the past 5 sprints I've done, the gray one's won. So he's been a little sus. So Just letting you guys know.
It's
When
rigged.
you say gray, do you mean 1, 3, or 6?
6. Yeah, the first one's white. The third one's
Okay.
like a tan.
Okay.
And the 6th one is the
Because I'm always like,
sun.
they look like shades of gray to me, and 6 like looks kind of blue, but not as blue as 5. So I'm always like, that's why I go by the number.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 5. I want the blue cat to win.
I'm going with 2. I like the orange kitty.
And I'll go with 4 for the black one for Zuko.
I'll go with 2 also. I'm feeling orange.
I picked 5, and I know Autumn, who's no longer on screen, also picked 5. So 5
She's
has
working.
a lot of us.
And
Pulling
I will
for
do
it.
3.
Yay. Okay. Well, we will be muted for this, so and we will convene in 25 minutes. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
Look at that.
I knew it was going to win.
It was a good choice.
I think I'm just happy it's not the gray one.
Same.
Based on what Holly said.
The light gray one or the dark gray one?
Or the blue gray.
6 is what.
6.
Holly-
Okay.
I changed out of purple. So.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Oh my
The
gosh.
color looks good.
I was frozen for a while.
You're okay for me now.
Okay, I was like everyone was spinning, and I was like, no,
That's
what's
what
happening?
happened to me on mine the other day.
Okay. Technology has not been my
Yeah.
friend. Oh my god, I was scared. I was like, no, don't crash. Okay, who said number 2? Vixen of Fiction. Hi, Nia.
Danielle said 2.
No.
Becca. Did any of us say 2?
I did.
Yay! Woohoo! And the great one didn't win. I was just like, stop jinxing things, dude. So everyone let us know how you did in the comments. How did you all do?
Are we going around or how do
Yeah,
you
let's go around.
I took a nap and I'm very happy because I wasn't feeling that great at the end of Sarah's. And so I took a nap and I'm fully refreshed now. So
Cool.
Good. And you changed, I see.
yeah, that was at the last 30 seconds because I was like, do I change or not? And then I was like, well, I was cold before, so I might as well pick a different.
It looks like a comfy and cozy sweater.
Oh, it so is.
Yeah.
Holly looks super comfy and cozy on my stream Friday night, so I guess I'm just.
Oh yeah, because I had like my Sherpa jacket. That like I like being warm, and I will be hot in that, and I'm like, I need to take this off. Like it makes me hot, so it works.
Yeah, I was revising one of my chapters and yeah, that went pretty well. I didn't finish it yet, but I think I'll finish it during the next sprint.
Nice.
Yeah, I edited about half a chapter and left a review for an arc that I'd received that I probably should have finished it like 2 months ago.
Hey, but
Better
you did
late
it.
than never.
Yes, yay.
Good. I wrote exactly 400 words, so that was good. And I wrote an email to our vet. So
Hey.
Important.
productive all around. Yeah.
There you go.
I was relatively productive, not with writing, but I did officially submit my school paper. So 1 down, 2 more to go.
Yay.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I think I might have lied. No, I do have 2 more papers. Never mind. But one's not as big. Like one's a bigger one and one's a little bit smaller and easier. It's just like answering questions. So we're almost there.
Yay.
But I also folded some laundry, started another load of laundry, and washed some dishes. So
Wow.
life productivity was happening.
Yes, nice. That was me yesterday, which is why I didn't do any editing, because it was like laundry, dishes, clean all the pet bowls and the water fountain, like that kind of day, so.
Yeah. I going back to grad school and having classes 3 times a week, I was not prepared for how
intense it was going to be, and then still having to function in life. Yeah, that's a hard thing to balance. So
yes, but I am next weekend, because I'll have 4 days off.
Woohoo.
I will be writing something. I'm not hitting 50,000 by any means, but I'll get over at least 1,000, because I think I'm at 700 right now.
Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished chapter 10, and so then I ended up editing actually a lot, 1,771 words, but I'm literally just approaching the scene that I really need to revamp, because I had pulled this from, so I had said it's inspired by Tangled. And so I was like, I'll tweak it to do this for this scene. But everyone's like, this doesn't really seem believable. And really? So I was like, well, I was trying to like do what they did, but I guess like Disney movies, you know, it's like, woo, everything's great, you know, burst into song. So I'm like, okay, I gotta tweak this. So I need to go through and
There's like a special level of suspension of disbelief for Disney.
yeah. So I realized like I can't quite do that for this one. So I'm coming up on some pretty heavy kind of rewriting for the next sprint, but
You got this.
thank you. Bree, I don't know when you have to pop out.
Yes.
So
Yes. So I am going to pop out now, which kind of worked because I was going to probably head out after the hour mark anyway. So we're close enough.
Okay. No, I just didn't know. I didn't want to be like delaying it where you're like,
No. Absolutely. So no, and that way I know like Autumn's still lurking in the comments and Sarah might show up. So, you know, I will respectfully step down so that way other lovely faces can join.
Aw. Well, thank you for joining for the first sprint.
Yes. Thank you for having me for the first sprint. Hopefully after, you know, the semester ends, I can start popping back up into other people's channels and my own channel again. But thank you guys. Enjoy your time with your sprints.
Thanks. Good luck on
Thanks.
your
Good luck.
papers.
Bye. Good luck.
Thanks. You guys too.
Okay. I won't put Autumn up just yet until she's ready. Popcorn is being consumed right now. Let's see how everyone else. I wanted to pop up this really quick because I saw Ruth said that she's a twin. Yay! Yay for twinning. And then also Brightside had said we need more write-a-thons throughout the year. Yes, I agree.
I know the Worldwide Write-a-thon is doing March 2022.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
They haven't announced dates yet, and they probably won't for a few months, but I did see that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I realized like I host sprints during Camp NaNoWriMos and NaNoWriMo, and I'm like, I need to be a little more consistent throughout the rest of the year. So, oh, I see Kristen one too, because she said the Orange Kitty. So yeah. Oh, Matilda said, love that both of you sisters write. My mom is a writer too, and we love doing writing getaways together.
Oh, that's so fun.
Love
that.
I've seen people like where they like have their kid, they're doing like NaNoWriMo and their goal is to write like 5K or something. And I'm like, that's so precious.
Cute.
Cute.
I'm definitely going to do that with my kids in the future.
I could have used that for my plastic bag.
I didn't know it would come across on.
Oh, no, you're fine. He's telling him to empty this trash, and then he's like doing it now. So I just didn't know how loud it was.
I can't hear him.
I can't hear it either.
Oh, okay, they couldn't hear you. Okay, well, I didn't know.
Unless you want us to say we can hear him, so you have an excuse to kick him out.
I saw him and I heard something, but I didn't hear like intelligible words or anything.
You're fine, Chris. I was just like, really now?
Trust a husband to really pick the right moment.
What was I saying? I forget.
The write-a-thons and.
Oh, you were saying you wanted to be more consistent with hosting sprints throughout the year, not just in camps.
Yes.
And normal Nano and like November Nano.
Right. Yeah. So that needs to be a thing, and hopefully, and you know, these write-a-thons I think are coming up more and more different. The Worldwide Write-a-thon. I don't know if Keelan's going to be doing her like write-a-thon. But yeah. So let's see.
The AuthorTube virtual retreat.
Yes. I like forgot the name because it's been a little bit.
It's okay. I got you. I wanted to come back, but I know that her personal work life got like a bit crazy. So she's been kind of MIA for a bit.
Got it. Yeah. Oh no, I could see the cats are totally going to distract me from writing. I'm trying not to watch them. Yeah, usually it's like just near the end where I'm like, because usually one will kind of lurk and like come from the back and win. But if you can, try to stay till the end, because the last sprint I always do like it's a mad dash sprint and there's 50 cats on
100.
screen. And
It's like
different
150
colors, yellow,
something.
pink. So it's really, really fun. So if you can stay, and
It
Becca
is
had to
chaos.
peace out.
It
Yes.
is cute chaos.
Cute chaos. Oh, okay. No, I was just thinking. I was like, oh gosh, did Autumn say she wanted to come back? Oh no, she didn't. Okay, forgot to check the private chat. And Becca had to leave, but she hit her goal of 5K for the day, which is awesome.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's impressive.
And Precious hopped in. Hi, Precious. And Mary did. Finished knitting a color block on this blanket only to get to the next section and realized I just used the wrong color. Oh no! Now I have to unravel almost 40 rows. Oh, I'm so sorry. At least it's an easy fix. Hey, is this new that the emojis are showing up now?
I think it's new.
I feel like that's a new thing that they weren't showing before.
Yeah, it would show just like the text code for them.
Yeah. Yay! They did
Really?
something.
Because I feel like I've been seeing them for, I don't know, maybe I'm just
It would be
unobservant.
smart. I don't know. Huh.
That head slap emoji is like one of my favorites. I use that all the time.
I love it so much.
Unfortunately, we have to use it a lot.
Yeah.
Awesome. Christine got 585. Nia said hi. Caitlin got 147 words, but chapter 3 is done. Is moving on to chapter 4. Woohoo! It's always good to hit those milestones. And JJ got 616. Awesome. Matilda got 264. And this, so the day napping. So on my stream on Wednesday with my mastermind group, my friend Savannah was wearing this shirt that I didn't notice it like during the stream. It was after the fact. And I'm like, that's the most amazing thing ever. It said, Jesus took naps, be like Jesus. And it had Mark 4:38. And it was like the funniest thing ever. So, and then so I was like, well, what's the scripture? And it says, Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. The disciples woke him and said to him, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" I'm literally telling everyone that. So I just want to be like, Jesus napped, be like Jesus. 356 for Ruth. Dia got just 300. Woohoo!
I mean, 300 is good.
It's not
when
just
people are
300.
just, I'm like,
No, just. Ty got 300. And Jessica mostly fought with Scrivener and listened to the Julie and the Phantom soundtrack because I'm 5. No.
I still need to watch that show. I heard it's really good.
I don't know about that.
It's like a Netflix original.
on Netflix. I haven't watched it.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. This hasn't been on my radar.
Apparently it's really uplifting and cute and all of that.
Well,
We'll
that
watch
sounds
it together.
Yay. Oh, cool. Yeah, how did I not hear about this on Netflix? What? And
It was one of those ones that came out during the pandemic, when the pandemic first started. So it was
September 10th,
it kind of got lost with
2020.
Tiger King, I guess.
Everything got lost with Tiger King.
Okay, yeah. Wait, when did Tiger King come out?
I saw an article.
That was really early.
Yeah.
I saw an article or something that was Netflix doesn't renew ice skating show after 1 season, and it wasn't spinning out. And I found out about spinning out late, after they had already canceled it.
Oh
And I'm
no.
First of all, Netflix maybe stop doing ice skating because clearly you don't like it. Second of all,
Right.
what's this other one that I haven't heard of at all?
No.
Oh.
That's the worst.
Well, now I have something new to check out, so this will be great. Nano reward. Sass got 344. My best sprint so far, even though I got distracted for 10 minutes by the kitties. Hey, that was really good then. Essie finished the backstory of my female main character and made coffee. Very productive. 484 words for Christian. That's awesome. And yay, Herbstica made the stream. Woohoo! Nia got 384. Yay, everyone was really productive. 632 for Julie.
Nice.
And Aubrey, that's going to be me getting to a tricky part. But sounds like you were still productive. Okay, cool. Here we go. In March. No dates have been picked yet. Probably will announce in January. Awesome. Okay. I usually try to alternate like being a co-host and then being a host. So hopefully I could be a host in March. It's like 0 words, but I remained awake, which has been a struggle today. That is very much a win. And Vesper's back after a break. Sakotumi slips in. Nice. And Kelly too. Hello. Took a bit of a break. You need a minimum of 2K to finish the manuscript today. Oh my gosh. So you're almost done.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Riley just came in. If people are wondering, that blue mat is cooling. So wherever she like sits on it, it's cool. So
that's so cool.
Oh, cool.
And I didn't mean that as a pun.
Dogs have a like normal higher temperature than humans, so she's always trying to cool down. I bribed her in here by moving it.
Also, if anyone needs a good show to watch, Wheel of Time.
Oh yeah,
just came out, right?
Yeah. Like yesterday or the day before.
Uh-oh. Don't tell us. Yeah, don't tell us till after.
Or is that Netflix?
I thought it was Hulu.
I think it's Hulu.
Or that. I don't know.
There's so many.
I don't have any of them, so I don't know why I'm concerned.
You need to steal one from a friend.
Amazon. Yeah, Amazon.
Okay.
Cool. I have all of the above, so.
I have all of the above too, but I don't really watch anything that's not on Netflix because that's like my go-to. And I've been hearing about Wheel of Time because one of my classes was is about like audiobooks and whatever, and Rosamund Pike has been narrating certain things or whatever. So we were hearing about it, but apparently my brain deleted. Like, this is where it's gonna be.
So like Rosamund Pike narrated the audiobook version of Wheel of Time, or
I think they said that she was, or
that's so cool.
But she was also doing like I don't know. We've been doing a lot recently, and I'm like, can't keep up.
Autumn's back. Autumn.
Hi.
Hey, welcome back.
Thanks. Sorry, I missed that conversation, so I wasn't quite sure what was happening. I was washing my hands.
15-book series of Wheel of Time. Crazy.
There's 15.
Yeah. It's a lot of books. And the original author has passed. And now, isn't it Brandon Sanderson writing them now?
Oh, is that a thing?
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it's Brandon Sanderson who's taken like.
Oh, he took over.
He's like taken over and doing stuff. You can fact check that. I'm not like 100% sure.
I learn something new every day.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, Robert Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of interesting.
That is cool.
I mixed it up. She's doing Eye of the World. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Too many things.
Holly,
good.
I
understand.
You can write my books.
No, you can write your books.
I have to go feed Riley. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. We'll probably start the next sprint. Do you guys want to do a little more than 25 minutes this time?
Sure, you can. Sure.
Cool. Do you want to try for 30 minutes? Boom, boom, boom.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm good for 30.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's going to be a thing. Let me pop up the timer here. And I just realized that, I didn't make it full screen. Hold on. I just realized that, well, it's covered by the StreamYard logo, but the like sun is a cat face.
Oh,
Because you can't see it.
and the
then
little
are
trees are little
fish.
fish.
Oh
That's
my
hilarious.
And the clouds too. I didn't even notice that. I've had this
Clouds.
like for so long.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
So same colored cats, slightly different order. I think I'm going to go with the white one this time, number 1. Let us know which cat you think is going to win the race.
I'm going with number 3, the bluish one. He's nodding very enthusiastically, so I'm like, I'm feeling his vibe.
I'll do
three
number 1
too.
also.
I'll do number 5 again. We're gonna win.
Okay, everyone, let us know which cat you think is going to win, and we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. I'm the black one.
Yay!
Yay!
That's the one I picked.
And Zara,
Oh.
yay!
I took your reasoning. I was like, Zuko.
Yeah, I should have. I left Zuko and went with number one. Caitlin and Raven and Michael also won. Yay! I think I may have missed one, but I think I got everyone. How fun! So, how did everyone do?
I'm checking. I'm not doing math, thankfully, but okay, 256, and I passed 45K. So
Woo!
everything else tonight is icing for what I wanted this weekend.
Yay! Oh, that's awesome.
I got 563, which was a little bit of a challenge, not gonna lie. But I'm at 2,800 words total for the day. I definitely want 3K. That'll be easy to get. If I can get like 35 would be fantastic. So we'll see what I can do in the next sprint here.
You could totally do it.
I'm fading. I'm like,
oh, no.
So maybe I need to grab some coffee before I start this next sprint.
Yeah.
So I just checked and I got 758 words. So I'm happy about that.
Nice.
I'm still not done with it, but yeah, this is the same chapter.
Nice.
I'm still organizing my Pinterest boards,
Nice.
and it looks good. I'm quite proud of how organized it looks.
Ooh. Are they private or public?
I have them private. Yeah.
That's how I would do mine. I'm like, people can't see my aesthetic yet.
Exactly. And I have them in like the different categories. So like I have like story structure, and then like character art, and then just like a help desk where I can just go when it's like everything, and then just like inspiration for that particular story. So I have a whole bunch of different ones, but they're all private, just in case.
Yeah, smart. How'd you do, Heather?
Yeah, I ended up getting distracted, and I was productive, but I was doing some other online things, responding to emails and things like that. But I'll probably edit during the next sprint.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Yeah, my beginning, I was like, oh no. So I'm doing things I shouldn't do because I went through, so like I had compiled all like my beta feedback, and one of my critique partners like had given me a slew of feedback on this scene. And so like the line I had was just like, look at her feedback. And so I'm like, oh, I'm scared. So I'm looking, and she has all these things. Firstly, if this, then this. Secondly, it literally goes to like 5 different things. And fifthly, if those things happen, then why would this? And so I was going through, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a cluster. But then she's like, okay, but here's what you can do. So that's good with the critique partners to help you with solutions. So she had two different ways I could go about the scene. So, and like, you know, starting sprinting at 7, like my brain's like, I can't do this right now. So I like kind of skipped that scene, kind of melds into chapter 12 too. So I skipped ahead to chapter 13 and started editing that because I'm like, okay, then I'll be back to like normal things. So once I went through all that, I ended up, what was this? I ended up editing 376 words. So probably like, hopefully during the last sprint or the last stream, like after I've had a break and dinner and stuff, I can like go back and tackle this scene and figure out how I want to do it. But right now I was like, I can't do it.
Will 11 and 12 like affect what comes after them?
No. That's why I was like, okay, where is it going to go where it's not going to matter?
Okay. I was like, I would hate for you to do the rest of the stuff and then change those and be like, now I have to redo this stuff after
Right. It shouldn't change. It shouldn't really change very much at all. So I made sure that I'm not giving myself more work.
That's like me. Well, I tend to want to do line edits, but I'm like, you know, developmentally, like this section might change, but
Mhm.
Right.
hard, really hard.
Yeah, that's always a struggle. So I try to do, I'll do like a little bit of line editing stuff because I'm like, well, I don't want to miss it when I actually do line edits because what if I don't catch it and then I didn't do it, you know? So I've actually been pretty good this time around with not like being too nitpicky because I'm just like, I just want to get this, like, I got to get these words edited, you know, developmentally. So let's see. Little Forest Homes. I think this may have been from the last one. I can't remember when we started, but made great progress. Oh no, it's 3:31. Okay. And now I'm taking a long break. I've been writing for a while today. All the words. Yes, like that's how I feel. Like my brain's starting to be like, why are you doing things still? Oh, it's looking dark for us, number 3 and 2. Kelly, 1001. Yes, just need to write the cliffhanger to end the chapter, then on to the last chapter.
Yay!
Yes!
Awesome.
This is epic. Woohoo! Zara's way ahead of the game in the comments here.
I just saw that pop up and I was like, oh, I have to get in there now.
Oh, and he looks just like Hiccup. Aww. Her cat's name is Hiccup, which is so cute.
Oh,
So cute. Let's see. Vesper got 346. Awesome. Brightside got distracted. Yeah, that's where my mind was trying to go, and I was like, reroute. Julie is now at 1847 for the day and just broke 50K.
Yay! That's awesome.
Congrats! Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Aw, and then you, Raven has a cat Shadow.
Oh,
I'm all like excited because a character in Project Diamond, her name is Raven. So I'm like, oh, it's Raven. You're like, nope, no, it's not. Daya got 610 words, best sprint of the weekend.
Woo! Yay!
I pressed the space bar by accident with my finger in it, like. Took it away. Herbstica got 252. Woohoo! Christian got 368. Come on, y'all. I love that name. 588 after staring at a blank page for 15 minutes. Hey, that's really, really good. That was kind of like me. Like I was reading the feedback and I'm like, I want to get something done. Woo.
Yep.
Yeah. Yay, Matilda got 146. I have to find flow. Yeah, sometimes, you know, there's easier parts than others. So good for you for pushing through. Yes, queen. Crow cooked rice for supper and on my work break, so I don't have to do it in an hour. That's awesome. That sounds really good. Ruth wrote 445 and made it to 35.4K. So this is awesome. These word counts. Mary redid the block I had to unravel while we were still chatting, then one more block. I managed to knit 3 more color blocks on this blanket during the sprint. Yay! Now, how many more do you have left to do? And at least you caught like that you used the wrong color like right away as opposed to like later. And you're like, well, it's just, it has personality. Jessica, 228 and a puppy potty break. Awesome. Kyrie is back in her spot.
Oh.
Her begging spot.
Her
begging spot.
Kyrie. It's 3:42 and Daddy went to the gym. So that means, I mean, they're starving for like more food, even though it's clearly not time for that yet. But
It
They
could
know
be.
that mommy's a pushover. Oh, and Zuko too. Wait, Zuko, where's? Hold on.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, I see. I see.
Oh,
Aw.
So cute.
Oh,
The little animal train.
there you go. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Aw.
He's my
I
chatty
love
cat.
pets.
It's so sweet.
I know. He's like, you didn't vote for me. Let's see. Saz wrote 394 words and started a new chapter. Yay! It's getting late and I've never been more productive. Yes. Gonna need a big batch of tea. Yeah, I think during the next sprint we're all gonna get like tea and coffee and everything.
Kelly introduced me to these like caffeinated fruit flavored powders
Oh.
that are great value, and you can buy like each box has 10, and you can buy like packs of multiple boxes on Amazon. And
Oh.
I've gotten so much done since she got me addicted to this, but it is an addiction.
Can you drop the link in the private chat and I can post it?
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, you just need to get
100%
sponsored
an
by
addiction though, so
Yeah.
Zara's good at trying to get sponsored by like affiliates and sponsorships and stuff.
Get free ones for life.
No. I mean, it would be great, but then
I was thinking about that because I don't even like check them anymore. I just automatically delete them. The like Amazon affiliate like emails I get, or they'll be like update to the agreement plan, and it's like I don't get anything. I probably have like 5 cents of like you know earnings or something like that. So I'm like nah.
I've gotten some stuff, but like I'm like whatever the agreement is, I agree. Like
Okay, I'm posting the deliciousness here.
the first one is peach mango, which is my favorite, but then the second one is the wild strawberry, which I have here, and it's good. I like it.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
And then there are other flavors that I haven't tried.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Apparently they have a version without caffeine.
Oh, okay.
But like,
Well,
what's the point of that?
I know,
that's what I was thinking.
Well, that's useless.
You're here to be productive.
Oh, there's only one of the peach mango left in stock.
Oh, who's gonna grab it?
That's a set of 6. I know that if you like just search it on Amazon, not in that link, I think they sell it like by boxes of 2 and
Gotcha.
whatever. So.
Meredith has her fur baby.
Yeah, I don't have. I'm just using my webcam, so I can only tilt it down this far. Sorry. You can see her floofy tail there for a second.
Little curly
teaser.
You can really break the computer.
Little swirly curly Q.
Yeah, she's a Saluki mix, which is an Arabian dog. And so she's got the real, if you look up a picture of Saluki, she's got like the fluffy ears and the real fluffy tail.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen a Saluki in real life, but the only reason I know of that breed is I think that's the mascot for like one of the universities in Illinois. So otherwise I wouldn't know what Salukis are.
Yeah. I was so excited when she came up for adoption. I was like, oh, she's meant to be mine. Because I've had this like Arabia obsession since I was in middle school. There's her little tail. And so when I saw her, I'd known about Salukis since like middle school. And I was like, oh my gosh, everyone get out of my way. Mine.
They're beautiful.
Pushing people down.
Yeah, they're a really elegant dog, and she's some sort of mix. I don't know what she's mixed with, but you can see it in her face a lot, and the tail, of course.
Cool. So Nia's almost at 3K for today. That's awesome.
Awesome.
I'm just going to keep writing to bank words so I can take the holiday off. That's
the strat.
Good idea. Yeah, I just realized we're not meeting family until like 1:30, so I'm like, good, I can like be productive in the morning, which is awesome. And Brightside just went and reread the last thing I wrote. Can't believe I got distracted before a murder. What? This is like last week. I mean, well, now you can write the fun stuff during the next sprint.
Yeah.
Spent half the sprint feeding the pups, but I still got another 266 words to add. Awesome. And Mary has 2 more blocks to knit in this panel of the blanket. Not sure how many panels left. That's super impressive. Is this a Christmas present? And people are saying how everyone is cute. Yay. Thank you. And Oliver's never around. Oh, Oliver's here. Oh, wait, let's see.
Oliver!
The little white paws.
I love it.
He's always like never around. Because he knows, like, if things are gonna happen, the other ones, like Zuko and Kyrie, will like tell them, like, oh, it's time for this now, or you know. So he's just chilling.
So cute.
We will all be addicted.
Yes.
I think literally, I'm gonna get tea, and then I'm gonna buy those things during the.
Well,
during
when
the
I
next
started, I was like, oh, I'll like have one just on the days that I need it. And then it started becoming every day. And then there was like one day where I didn't do it. And I was like, oh no.
Well, I've been trying to have like coffee just once a day. So then in the afternoon, I want like tea or just some little pick me up or something, or like a mini can of Diet Coke or something like that. Like just a little something. So this seems like the perfect little balance. Ooh, and there's watermelon limeade.
Ooh, that sounds real good.
Oh no, not available in Canada. Oh.
No.
Hopefully there's some equivalent or something that you
Has to
can
be.
find.
Come on, Canada.
We'll buy it and then send it to you.
Yeah.
And
Caitlin ordered the Adagio Tea Advent calendar for this year. Maybe if I keep up with daily writing vlogs in December, I'll post all the flavors I get. Wait, what is
that
that?
would be fun.
That sounds cool. Adagio Tea Advent.
Holly's just like adding all this to her.
He's like, what else can I buy?
It works. That's why I'm like, you know, like subliminal messages, non-subliminal messages, everything works on me. Strawberry lemonade, that's always a good flavor. And blueberry acai. Ooh, that sounds really good.
Sorry.
Awesome. Wait, Mary has an Etsy shop.
Add it to the list, Holly.
Yeah, can you post it? I'm gonna see if I can, like, if you post it, if I can accept it in the chat. I don't know, because I tried to post it.
I don't think that.
No, okay. Well, send it to me on Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I always have to do. It isn't like on Twitch where it's modded for like a certain word.
Okay.
If you don't have links allowed, it just doesn't allow for
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. Oh, here, look, manage moderators. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's the
Learning
people
new
with
things.
wrenches. So
Oh.
on YouTube.
Yeah, if Mary can't post a link, she could
Oh,
put
here, go
like,
walking.
the handle.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Ooh.
Walk and Flock Studio.
Here we go. A yarn life. A yarny life. That is so cute. A yarny life. All right, I think this is it. There it is. Fun. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I'm excited. Also, I saw Chandra popped in saying fur baby. So hi, Chandra. Okay, so I know we all are itching to get our caffeine fix. Meredith's like, I can't wait. Okay, let me get out of here. And we'll do, perfect. We'll have time to do, maybe we'll do a 25-minute one. Start to go down a little bit, and then we'll have time for the Mad Dash sprint with the 50 cats.
Chaos.
Does that sound good?
That sounds
Perfect.
good.
Perfect.
I couldn't find it when I searched Walk and Flock Studio, so the URL is how I got to your shop, Mary.
Got it.
Dog!
We got to see. We got to see. Oh, how cute! Oh,
Yeah, you're a good boy.
oh. Heather's
Sorry.
always good. Like
Super
when I
cute.
visited her the first week of November, like there was somewhere, I forget what the breed was. We were by a dog park and she's like telling me, "Oh, is that a this?" I'm like, "What the heck is that?" I don't even remember what it was.
It was an Alaskan Klee Kai. It looks it looks like a mini husky.
I am not good at recognizing other breeds unless it's a Havanese, and if I'm wrong, I'm like, oh, it's this one, which my mom and I almost got, or it's a Maltese, which everyone thinks a Havanese is, even though they're not actually related, or it's a differently groomed Bichon, which a Havanese is related to.
Oh my
even though they
goodness.
look less alike than a Havanese and a Maltese.
Got it.
I was like, if you're not a white fluffy dog, I don't know what breed you are. I know you're cute, but I don't know what breed you are.
As someone who didn't grow up with dogs, like I only know like the ones that are on TV, like the really popular ones.
I only know the dogs that my mom and I were researching for like the 5 years before we got right.
Oh my gosh.
Herbstica said, "Okay, let's stake our claims."
Yes, there's moment.
I like how you worded that. So, and Kelly's like, "Let's do it." Okay, so, gosh, well, I have to go with 5 because Zuko's here. I have to say Zuko and hope that the black one wins again.
I'll go with 4 this time. The little tan one.
That's the one I picked too.
I'll say 1.
I'll say
go with
6.
Ooh.
Oh, 2 for 4, 1.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Zuko's trying to come up on here. Okay, hold on, buddy. Okay.
We got
I
this.
think I heard my name.
Okay. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Little Gray. Oh, no, the blue one won. Mr. Blue.
Oh, I lost again.
Ooh, I voted for that.
Did anyone say 6? Oh, Kristen's on a roll.
We should all just
Christine.
start
I
saying
think
what
it's
she says.
Christine.
Christine.
I think it's Christine, yeah.
Christine and Jessica.
Nice job.
Nice.
Oh,
I saw that.
that's what I was gonna say.
Meredith.
Oh, blue. It's so funny. Well, you won then, bright side. That's so funny. I'm excited to hear about what drinks people got. I ended up getting, I like to mix like 2 different flavors. So I had like a blueberry green tea, and then I mixed it with the throat coat because that's like my favorite one to soothe my throat if I talk a lot and stuff. So that's what I'm drinking.
I know
And
it's a professional favorite, but I just can't get over the taste of it. Like, I've tried.
oh, it's so good. I also was working on that, skipped, went past the 2 chapters I skipped, and am still working on chapter 13. But I actually was reworking this one, but this one's a little bit fun, like scene that I was adding to show some more romantic development between the love interests. And it's like kind of like a training montage, and so I'm like, oh, this is so fun. So I'm like writing, and I'm like, oh. I'm like trying not to like blush while I'm writing. I'm like, oh, like, because I'm trying to act it out, like, oh, what's, So anyways, I'm having a lot of fun because like I haven't gotten to write any like romantic scenes in a while. It's fun. And so I edited about 288 / rewrote 288 words.
That's awesome.
How'd you guys do?
I wrote 272 words, and I decided something that I thought was going to take a lot longer. I was like, oh, you know what I did? I gave my characters a really happy scene. So you know what? I can just go right into the unhappy part. Like, I was like, oh, like, how am I going to get there? And then I was like, who needs it? There's a scene break.
Time for destruction.
Exactly. It's like a pattern in the story. So basically, it's like anytime that like the main couple's super happy, it's like, oh no, something's gonna go wrong. And I'm okay if people can see that coming from a mile away, because it just keeps getting worse. So it's like, it's like, oh, I know the other shoe is gonna drop. It's like, but do you know when or how?
Well, it's like with like a lot of because I actually read a lot of romantic contemporaries this year, and it's like, well, I always know like at the 75% mark, like they're gonna break up.
Yeah.
But how?
Exactly. That's how I feel. Like I've read, I've also read a lot of contemporary romance. It's the easiest genre for me to read while I'm in the school year, because it's like romance is the easiest for me because there is like a structure, especially with the 75%. And then if it's contemporary, I don't have to worry about world building at all as a reader. And so I've read certain ones where it's like, you're too happy for this early in the book. And I'm like looking at the percent of like how far I am, because I mostly read fiction and ebooks. And I'm like, I know it's too early, but how early are we?
Right. How about you, rom-com writer?
Yeah, it's not very commy.
Right.
Well, that was the wrong word. That's okay. I wrote 440 words, and I'm doing their breakup scene right now. So nobody's happy. Nobody's happy, I'll tell you that much. And I made myself some coffee.
Love it.
Yeah, I made myself some tea, some Irish black tea from Twinings, and then I kind of got distracted on Twitter. So I didn't get like anything done. But next year.
Yes.
I mean, next
mad dash. Yeah, the mad dash. It'll be great.
So I got a drink as well, but I got wine. I actually refilled my wine. Let me rephrase. I refilled
Popcorn,
She's-
wine. You know what
You're
to
celebrating
do.
too early. There's still one more stream after this.
It's leading me into that stream. It's a nighttime stream.
Mm.
What-
They
what
always
time
call
is
me a
it?
party animal, so might as well start before the party goes. But
Danielle asked what kind of wine was it?
oh, pink Moscato.
Yes.
My favorite.
Best.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was starting to work still working on like my Pinterest boards, but I think some of the scrolling kind of made me like a little dizzy. So I like took like a 15-minute like eye close, and it was lovely.
Ooh, that sounds nice. You've been going strong all weekend, so
Seriously.
you need some, like,
Do you
Zen
have
moments.
Monday off? Please say yes.
I work Monday night because I work night shift.
Oh, right.
So-
Okay.
I work at 4:30 tomorrow night. So.
Okay. Well, hopefully you can crash all through tonight and tomorrow and be ready to go.
I think so. I don't want to look at any screens though. None of it.
No,
Yeah.
not happening.
Just read my book.
Sounds great. Yeah, I need to do that more, and that's why it's hard for me sometimes when I am reading the ebooks. I'm like, well, I'm still staring at a screen, but it's hard. I just need to remind myself to blink at least every so often.
That's true. That's what we need to say, like, back up your work, stretch, get water, and blink.
Yeah. It's so hard to blink though when you're reading a really good book, and if it's an ebook, you're like, but it's so good, I'm gonna miss
Yeah.
something.
Yes.
I'm almost to this percentage, which means this something is going to happen in just a few pages. I do that all the time where I'm like, oh,
I'll be at like
the
40.
50% mark is coming. It's going to be so good.
That's mine. I'm like, I'll be at like 48%, and I'm like, okay, we're coming up on the midpoint. Is this going to be a false defeat or a false victory? Oh my God, my brain. And then I'm like, ooh, like it happened right at 51%. Or
Whoa.
like, is it right at the 50? Where is it? Oh, sorry, I'm a nerd.
No, that's exactly what I do too. I was reading a book, I guess last week, and I was coming up to the 60% mark, which is another like some kind of thing is going to happen there. And I got to 60% and like nothing happened. And I was reading and I was like, what is this? What's going on? I was supposed to go to bed, but I
Why aren't
stayed
you-
up for 60% and now there's nothing happening.
Why aren't you following the script?
Come on!
Get with the program.
And then you're like, well, I'm 60% in. I might as well just finish it now.
Might as well get to 75% tonight, I guess.
It's 2 a.m., but might as
Oh
well.
well. Oh my gosh.
Yep, all the time.
How did you do, Heather?
Yeah, sorry, Heather.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
Derailed.
I ended up finishing editing that chapter that I had gotten to the halfway point on, and then started the next chapter. Previously, with the editing I was bouncing around, but now I'm kind of like going in order, incorporating the feedback that that I had gotten. And I ended up, I didn't actually get this. I received this. My husband got me. I'm actually at my sister-in-law's right now. And
I was thinking about that. I'm like, where's your purple, like,
yeah,
like, wall?
I'm at her place because I had to pick my husband up from the airport immediately right before this. And then it was just, she's close to the airport. Long story short, I'm not in my home, but they went and grabbed lunch and got me this. I guess it's a lavender iced mocha something.
Whoa,
Like,
that sounds amazing.
they said, we just chose
Yeah.
this for you. And I'm like, great, thank you. You know
I don't
me.
even drink
so
coffee
well.
or mocha or anything, and that sounds delicious.
It actually is
Yes.
good. I was, at first though, I was a little bit like, but
Just a lot of things happening.
Yes.
Lavender
Wow.
in drinks is game changing. Like before
Absolutely.
you're like, this is weird. I'm scared to try it. And then you try it and you're like, why is lavender not in every drink?
I've had lavender and tea before. There is an Alice in Wonderland themed place in New York called Alice's Teacup, and they had a tea, and I don't remember what the name was. They're all like cool names or whatever, but the one that I wanted, because it had the most things that I knew I liked, it had lavender in it, and I was like, never had lavender in a tea before, but this Fraise is really good.
It's so good.
It really
Yes.
is.
Holly will add that to her list when she visits New York.
Right.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna have listings like, all right, when I do this, when I go there.
Hot drinks, things to put in water to make it a better drink.
Yes, exactly. And so Mary said, thanks for the favorites. For sure. I favorited her
Etsy
store. Yeah, I was like blinking.
I got you.
And Aubrey said, I don't know how many words I got, but I need 286 more to get to my goal for the day.
So close.
Awesome. You
You'll
are
get
so
that.
close. You're going to hit it. And Kelly, 155 words into the last chapter. Yay! And she got the watermelon lemon energy drink.
I love that.
Nice. Christine got 568 words. Awesome. Vivian finished the prologue of the tough edits and began chapter 1. Awesome. Yeah, it's always nice to like hit that milestone. It's like if you know you do like something really difficult, it's like, okay, I survived that. I can get through anything.
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh, favorite tea of Kelly's is chamomile honey vanilla. Is there a certain brand that you like?
Drop a link, Kelly. No.
He told me, and I forget every single time. So Kelly, please DM me, and then I'll give it to the private chat. So Holly can then give it to the
Thank
public
you.
chat.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Herbstica got 301. Yay! Caitlin got 292. And I'm almost done with chapter 4. Awesome. Ooh, Chandra's reading the Ivies, so about a fourth done with the book. And I actually just added this to my, the Libby app. I had to put it on hold because there's a hold on it.
That's the one by Alexa.
Alexa
right?
Dunn,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. How is that?
Oh, yeah.
And I want to know because, Kelly said, what are your thoughts of the other 2 books? Let me just see if she responded to this.
Kelly liked it. Jessica liked. They're both talking about the Ivy. No,
Okay.
Nia liked it. I don't know if Kelly said it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because, I'm way behind.
I think Kelly's adding it to her list.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I read, oh my goodness, what was the first one about the stars?
Brightly Burning?
Yes, Brightly Burning. I really liked that a lot. I didn't actually read her second one, The Stars We Steal. Did that come out last year? Maybe that's why, but it was just a cluster. But I really want to read the Ivies because, like, I've been reading a lot of like romantic contemporary novels, but then also a lot of like mystery thrillers. So I'm like, I want to read about like students killing, whatever. That sounds good.
That's a nice change of pace.
So I had her like sci-fi books on my to-read list before I knew like her YouTube channel and everything. And then it wasn't until after that I was like, oh, I want to read the Ivies. And have I read any of them yet? No.
So many books, so little time.
Yeah, it looks good.
It does.
Mary finished the blanket panel, had the snack and stretch break, refilled water, now ready to cast on the third panel. Awesome. Vesper got 255. Great. People are dying left and right. Wonderful, just like in the Ivies, I'm sure. This is great. People are breaking up, people are dying.
Dropping like flies.
Yes. Ruth.
What's it all about?
519, but I can't stop. I'm in the middle of the dramatic scene. Yes, keep going. If anyone's ever like, I'm so close to finishing or whatever, like go for it.
Yes.
Brightside got a few hundred words and then proceeded to have technical difficulties. Story of our lives. And Sarah.
That was right before I like walked away from my camera for a little bit.
That's hilarious. Sal's got 413 words. Best sprint so far. Yay. Writing made me hungry. I know. Yeah, I'm excited to eat some. I think I have some leftover spinach artichoke pizza. So that's on my agenda.
Sounds good.
25 minutes. Oh, okay. Nia really liked the ivies. And Saz, wait, let's see. I wish I could stay. I'm so motivated, but I have to leave because it's nighttime here. Bye, Saz. Thanks for coming and joining.
Bye.
Glad you were productive. And now Caitlin's popping onto Pinterest. Oh, a wedding board. Yeah, that's
Oh
that's
no.
dangerous.
Oh no.
Fun.
Don't panic until the sun starts coming up. That's like a nice like tagline. Oh, what did I thought of it. Oh, I was going through my like ideas, my notes, Word document, the closet journal. I hadn't done that in so long, but I was like, oh wait, this could be a good name. And so I put it in there and I was going through and I was like, ooh, this is going to be like the perfect like tagline for some like a future random book that I don't know about yet, but I could just see it on the front cover. Yes, does lavender not put you to sleep?
Doesn't it have like a calming effect?
Oh,
It's supposed to have a, because like you can get lavender oil and like sprinkle it on your pillow, and it's supposed to like calm you down.
So maybe it's like you get like you feel awake from the coffee, but not like the crash
Oh,
because of the
maybe.
lavender. Maybe I don't know.
maybe
I don't know how that
it
works.
just cancels itself out.
Yeah.
But Sass puts violet in her
Ooh.
drinks. That sounds
Oh.
interesting.
Never tried that.
And Chandra wants some tea now.
Syrup or
Yeah, I'm seeing violet and I'm like, the color? Like, how do you?
Or like the flower, maybe?
Yeah, the flower.
Like the whole flower.
Yeah.
Some people put like flowers in their tea.
Right, if they
and,
have
they
like
unfurl.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
the loose leaf tea maybe or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
When I
That
was
sounds
in
cool.
China in 2010, I think it was 2010. My mom and I went to like this tea tasting ceremony, and it was like really, really hot out. But you know, they were like, "Oh, you drink hot tea so that your internal temperature is closer to the external temperature, so you don't feel like you're dying. Like you don't actually feel as hot." But anyway, there was this one tea, or technically two, but it was they called it Romeo and Juliet because they were two different flowers that like they looked like balls, and you drop them in the hot water and then they flowered, and it was
Oh,
like
that's
really
cool.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so fun. That reminds me of this like candle that I saw that like when you light it, then it like opens up into like a flower.
Oh, I've seen those on YouTube or
Yeah.
like Instagram
So
Reels or
cool.
something.
I did post the tea, and it's the Celestial Seasonings. Like that's the Celestial Seasonings tea. And then Mr. Blandis popped in. Hello, you're just in time for our Mad Dash sprint. And good, Kelly is lurking. Good, yeah. If anyone's like, I want to keep going, I'm in the zone. Like, feel free to like not pop in the chat, just like bust it out. Oh, good. Saz is still here. Okay, it's the flower usually in syrup form. It's really good.
Wow.
Cool.
Something new.
Holly's like adding it to me.
I know. Look up like violet syrup.
I looked up violet syrup for drinks, and before I added the for drinks, I got something that said Da Vinci on it. So I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Cool. I'm so intrigued. Let's see. It's what we say in our house when we are night binging a series, gaming, or in my case, reading a book, and it's getting late. Don't panic till the sun comes up. Oh, I love that.
Cool.
Oh, blooming teas. Got it. Cool. Okay, how about, let's do our Mad Dash sprint. We'll do 15 minutes, and then we'll do a quick 5-minute cool down. Wrap up. The cats are here.
I'm sorry. I love that. It gets me every time.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing. Look at a smug little gray one, number one. He's like, yeah, that's right.
I'm the only one with a face.
For now. I always go with number 22. So that's the one I'm going with.
I'm going with 21 because that's my favorite number.
Nice.
I want the purple one that's like towards the back, not the pinkish one in front of it, but like
he's
the
like
purple
what?
one behind the white, I think. So I don't know what number that is, but
That looks like 46.
You've done this enough times to I was like, I know that it's after 25, and that's all I got.
So there's 50 cats.
I want the pink one, whichever number that is.
I'll say 44.
I'll say 36. He's in there somewhere.
A group of wildebeest is called a confusion. I think this qualifies as a confusion of cats. All right, let us know which cat in the confusion you think is going to win. And we're going to start this last sprint of this stream in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. gold for first place.
Whoa.
Okay. I got really distracted. That's because I wanted to watch the cats and see what all the colors. So if no one guesses the exact number, whoever's closest wins.
At 21.
You did.
James guessed 14.
And Caitlin. Caitlin and James had 14.
Oh, it looks like it. Yeah, Caitlin and James.
Congrats.
Well, look, 46, the one that Zara said was close. And then the pink one was close too. I don't know what kind of pink you wanted, Danielle. But
I can't believe that you were right that it was 46.
I counted down, down, but once it starts getting to the middle, I get confused because their heads bobble too much for me to count. I'm like, wait, which one? Awesome. Yeah, I wrote 142 words for that new scene. And so far today, during all the sprints, I've edited 7,200 words.
Whoa, nice.
Which is a lot. And there's still 3 more hours, so I'm really excited. I can maybe get a 10K editing day.
Woohoo!
That's gonna be my goal.
That is awesome.
Any other wins? How did you guys do?
I'm counting how many words, not like actually counting. I'm letting my computer count. I wrote 302 words during that sprint, and I surpassed 1,000 words for the day. So
Yay.
I'm also excited for the next 3 hours.
Awesome.
I did 536 that sprint, and I'm at 3,800 for the day. I'm definitely doing another 200 so I can hit that 4K.
Yes.
Almost, if I do that, I'll also hit 37,000 overall. So
Wow.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Yay.
Yes, I finished that chapter I was working on, and I started on another one, so I'm happy about that. I'll probably finish that tonight.
Nice.
Nice. And I actually started working on like my goals checklist for 2022.
Okay, listen.
It's going to come up so much quicker.
I know. I've already got it on my to-do list to outline 2022 goals.
I was gonna say, before I know it, it's going to be December 31st, and nothing's gonna be done.
Yeah.
Right.
I have the page in my bullet journal, but it's like empty. You know, it's like it's not like I've actually started making the goals.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, I need to do that too. So adding that to my to-do list.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I finished editing that other chapter. So I don't know. Overall, I still have a long way to go, but making progress for sure.
That's awesome. Hey, why'd you come over here? Did you know we were? I realized she was coming over to me during the end of Bree's sprint because I was saying bye, and when I say bye, I'll say bye to like Chris, and then because I'm leaving, and I'm like, oh, she thinks I'm leaving. But anyway, sometimes I'll say, so I have to be sure I have to BYE. But anyways, sorry I won't be going through all of the comments of everyone, but sounds like you guys rocked it. Thank you so much for joining me for the whole 3 hours, and thank you. Everyone is linked down below, except for Danielle and Heather. I forgot. I'm sorry.
You forgot your own sister.
It's okay. I'm kind of on a hiatus anyway, so I'm not really posting much.
But thank you so much. And the playlist is linked in the description box. So you have 2 hours to kind of rest and recover before the final stream of the NaNoWriMo Weekend Writeathon, organized by Autumn. So thank you.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
All right. We will see you on Sarah Sutton's channel in 2 hours. Bye, everyone.
Bye.